I mean, when you say October to the end of the year, it's torturous for me.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of, to answer that question, it's not just the loss of my dad, it's the loss of 100 other things. And he was this miracle man that seemed to be able to hold it all together.
Yeah.
That's gone,
Yeah.
you know?
One of the things that I learned going through my own loss of my dad was the idea that when somebody close to you dies, I'd always heard people say, a part of me died too. It's like, what does that mean? And I was able to understand we are a certain way with people.
Mm-hmm.
And when those people are no longer here, the way that you were with them is no longer here as well.
Mm-hmm. Wow, that's profound.
So when you talk about for the last how many ever years I was with him and I didn't go longer than 2 days without talking to him, those are intentional things, but those are also routines. There are
Mm-hmm.
things that you know are going to happen mentally. If
Mm-hmm.
nothing else happens, I'm gonna call my dad. I'm gonna, so there are things that are set in place that are pretty much automatic because of this person.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like your life essentially is kind of built around this is not going anywhere. I'm going to see my dad. I'm going to talk to my dad. I'm going to, we're going to cultivate this relationship. So all of my things that I'm doing revolves around this,
Mm-hmm.
So then when that thing is no longer there, then it's like the sun and the planets, gravity is keeping the things together. Well, when that huge thing leaves, planets go haywire. And now it's like, we all out of alignment, the rotation's
Mm-hmm.
off, the revolution's off. Like what's happening? And that's, I believe, is part of it. Now that I'm not doing that anymore, well, what am I going to do? What am I going to replace it with? I cared so deeply about this person. What do I care about now? Where do I put all of that caring energy? And I haven't found the thing to give it to. And it's hard to then say, give it to you, because I mean, my dad needed it, and this loved one needed it. I don't need, yeah. You need to not go more than 2 days without talking to yourself. You
Mm-hmm.
need to sit down
Wow.
and just say, hey, Christy, like, how are you? And talk to yourself and then listen to yourself and then say,
Mm-hmm.
okay, cool, we got that out the way. All of that, it's out now. What are possible solutions? And then let's just go down the list. That didn't work. I thought about it and I forgot about this. You right, boom, that didn't work. Let's go to this. Let's go to this. And let's go to this. Because you had a certain routine and you had a certain thing. It was like for that time, that was the purpose. Your
Yeah.
dad is the purpose. And I'm doing this because of my dad, and I got to go here, but I got to be back, and I got to take him some food, and I got to build a purpose. And now that that's gone, and he is, resting now, then the reorientation of everything, of your world, your universe is now you. But just like with practice, it's not a whole lot of practice that's been done to revolve around you. So we just have to work on and build things to make you the purpose.